Greetings and welcome back to Phasmophobia. In this episode, I will be doing the last small house to map out the rooms. It would be Bleasdale Farmhouse. It's going to be professional. We've recently received information about possible haunting. Get there as soon as you can. I'm not going to add a whole lot of equipment. I'm going to add the thermometer because it's a possible objective. I will add 4 sanity pills. I'm going to add motion sensor because it's a potential objective. Now I'll add 2 of them. I'm going to add 2 sound sensors because I will be using them. My strong flashlight, a couple of tripods. Now I am going to add a couple of smudge sticks instead of the 4 I normally do. And a salt, a couple more video cameras, 2 crucifixes, a lighter, and an extra photo camera. That should cover, actually let me go ahead and add in 4 infrared light sensors because this house is particularly dark, and a couple of glow sticks. And yeah, let's go ahead and bring in the candles. Because I might be wandering in this house for a while, getting all the rooms, and I'd also like to find a Ouija board to run my Ouija board experiment, and explain how Ouija boards are used. So I'm going to be doing a lot more exploration than actually hunting for the ghosts for the most part. I believe I brought in the crucifixes. Because they would be useful to extend my stay in the house, because Bleasdale is a particularly nasty house. It's got a lot of dark areas. Like I've said before, the farmhouses are the 2 worst houses because they have so much dark area, such large open rooms that unless you get a ghost that you can outrun, which is the majority of them, with the exception of like Jinn and Revenant.
And remember to check the whiteboard for help.
All right, David Davis, people who are alone.
But keep an eye out.
But unless you get a ghost you can outrun, you can basically just keep kiting it around an area, like say the kitchen. There aren't really good places to hide. So let's get our strong flashlight and our 2 sound sensors and start getting set up. And let me look at the map for a little bit. All right, you come in here, stairs go up that way, and then you have all these rooms. Now this is a possible location for the breaker box. It's not here this time, but there are exit doors there, there, and there. But this is the one you come in at the front of the house. And this door has been bugged for the host of the game for a while. They can't interact with it. I don't know if they fixed that or not. Alright, there is the attic. That has the breaker. Oh, apparently. There we go. This is the 2nd floor. You come up here, there's the access to the attic. So there are a lot of rooms in here to check. And with my luck, I have a ghost in the attic. Because I've had an amateur Bleasdale that I have failed to identify the ghost before my sanity got to the point where I couldn't continue. Because he was up in the attic, and then, like I said before, there's a lot of dark areas in Bleasdale you have to travel through. Case in point, the light switch for this is in a very poor placement. Let's put a sound sensor right there, and then check this room right here, adjacent to it. No, don't throw it. Yeah, that's one thing. If you hit G instead of F, you're just going to toss it. It isn't going to set it up. Alright, now we can start carrying in some other equipment, like bringing some stuff to the door. I think I'll probably start with a tripod, and of course I'm going to start carrying a video camera. Alright, tripod. I'm just going to drop this at the entrance. Oh, I guess I should look at the name of the rooms. I've already got activity. Foyer and office. So it's probably where they overlap that I'm getting the sound, which is either right there in the office. This does not bleed over to the upstairs, so it's probably in the... Oh yes, it's in the office. So we've already identified the ghost room, I think. I can go ahead and set up a video camera in the office and check it next time I come back out. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and put up this video camera. Oh, I hear a sink. Put up this video camera right here, looking that way. Grab our sound sensor, cut out the light, and move this sound sensor to, say, this room. Oh, you're interacting with doors. I'm actually going to put it way over here. Move the one from the foyer into the kitchen. So that's another thing. It could actually be a kitchen ghost. Alright, let's turn on the kitchen light. Oh, we had the kitchen light on. Let's turn on the dining room light. I don't see a bone. I did not turn on that lamp. Did I just get an interaction photo? Since you've tossed some things around here. Yes, I did. Thank you. I want that light off because I'm checking for ghost orbs. Thank you very much. Freezing temperatures. I saw a trail of my breath as I left the room. Alright, so we can confirm the spirit box next as we come back into the house. Yep. Living room and kitchen are not... So it was the office, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, do we have a ghost orb? I might put a camera or move the camera to the other end facing back this way when I go in to confirm the spirit box. Because I'm not seeing ghost orbs right now. Alright, so let's go confirm the spirit box and move that camera. And then move the sound sensors before we come back out here. Where are you? Spirit box confirmed. Stay in your room. Now that's an exit door. I want to move the sound sensor here in the kitchen. Where did I put it? There, next to the fridge. I want to move this to this room to see if this is considered the dining room or still part of the kitchen. And then we're going to take the one in the living room and put it in the next room. Which is a hallway, I believe. It leads to a bathroom. and around here to the door that has been bugged for me for the longest time. It's simply locked. So maybe there is a key somewhere in this house. Whoa! I've never seen that before. That was kind of neat. That ghost was having a good time with that door. But that's part of the reason I think the doors get bugged, because like this door right here, I've seen it rip completely off its hinges. Yeah, I'm not even getting an interaction from this side very well. It's not making a noise. That door is still, I guess, bugged, or requires a key I do not currently have. Yeah, that was kind of neat, seeing it spin that door on the middle instead of by the hinges. It's got to be a glitch of some sort, but still interesting. 70 sanity. I'm getting a ping on the hallway, and that is indeed the dining room. And I do not think we have spirit orbs, or ghost orbs. But we do have spirit box. So what does that leave us? That leaves us Wraith, Mare, and Demon. Demon would be ghost writing. Mare would be ghost orbs. Wraith would be fingerprints. So let's bring in the UV light. Second thought. Let's bring in the ghost book. And put it in the office. I no longer need this light off. I said I no longer need this light off. Are you deaf? And what else can we do right now? Oh yeah, let's go out. Let's go ahead and move the sound sensor to the last two rooms we need to check. Which would be this bathroom. Oh, you appeared. There you are. Oh, I got you. Ha ha ha. Got you before you disappeared. Where it's in the dining room. That's what I'm looking for. The other sound sensor. Get this and take it to the utility room. Because I believe that's what this room is going to be called. And now we're going out the front so I can check the book, because I think we have a demon. Where are you? Are you behind me? Oh, book isn't written in yet. Alright. Now, since I witnessed a couple of ghost events, my sanity's probably dropped significantly. That was an 8. 2 4s at the same time. Yeah, I'm in the 60s. If it's a demon, it could hunt me. Garage. Garage? Okay, yeah, I'll go with that. Garage doesn't necessarily mean it has to hold cars. And the toilet. And it's active in the toilet right now. I guess he had to go. I have two options here. I can go inside and risk a hunt if this is a demon, to place the crucifixes. Or I can place the crucifix. If I only got one, I only brought one. Okay, I only brought one. I'll place the crucifix, which is going to be very unlikely. One crucifix is going to trigger the event. Because there's a good chance he can hunt. As you've seen, he's following me around quite a bit. So the chances that he's going to be, say, here when he decides to hunt is not very high. Yes, yes, you like to play with doors. I'll be right back with UV. We might have a revenant. I thought it was a demon as aggressive as it was being, but and following me around. I mean a wraith, not a revenant. Revenant is not even a possibility. Yes, we do. Now, let's see. Can I take the photo from this side? Interaction. I wanted fingerprint. Let's try the other side and see if I get fingerprint. Yes. So I've got 5 good photos. A variety of them. A fingerprint, 2 interactions, a ghost, and a dirty water. And I really... Well, yeah, let's actually see if we can get a couple more fingerprint photos. I still need to move the sound sensors upstairs. I've got 2 pieces of equipment, so nothing else I'm carrying in. Let's check for more fingerprints. There might be some on the wall, on the windows, the light switches, and he's interacted with several doors around the house. Thank you. Interaction. I wanted fingerprint. About this window, you knocked on it. Will you stop that while I'm... Oh, and disappear before I get my camera out. Okay, this ghost is being particularly annoying. Oh, light switch. Let me check the light switch. Yes. Fingerprint. Alright. Let's check some other doors down this way. I know he went to this bathroom. And he spun one of these doors around, this one. Did he knock on any windows? Now, I have noticed sometimes you don't always get fingerprints far from the room. Oops. Well, I don't need the black light anymore. I actually don't really need the camera anymore. I've got plenty of photos. Now we're going to have to go all the way up to the attic to turn the fuse breaker back on. So let's go up here and start with our sound sensors. Let's put one right here and one in this area. Go to flip the breaker on. Got to get closer. Okay, now we got the breaker on. We can make sure the lights in the upstairs hallway and the foyer are lit. I'm going the wrong way. I got turned around in this stupid house. Where'd I toss the camera? Oh, that's not the camera that had one in it. Oh, will you stop that? I'm trying to do something. I was going to get the UV light and the camera, but I can't remember where I chunked the UV light. I'll just grab that. It was my last camera. I've got one photo left. It really doesn't matter. Motion sensor, thermometer are the two I haven't gotten yet. So let's get the thermometer and a motion sensor. And we have bathroom and hallway for the upstairs. So then this would probably be utility room. What is that bedroom? Alright. So I just need to get a reading below 50 Fahrenheit or 10 Celsius, which is going to be pretty easy since it's going to be freezing right inside the door. But they've made it to where you have to cross the threshold to get temperature readings. You can't, from safely outside the house, basically, you can't sit there and get temperature readings. Oh, don't throw it. Place it. You can leave the radio on. I don't care. But stop turning off my lights. So upstairs hallway will be moved to this room. This will probably be the utility room. Bathroom. I don't need to turn the light on to grab that. We will check what this room is called. Master bedroom? I don't think so. This is going to be some other type of bedroom. Because I believe the master bedroom is that one. But I might be mistaken. Oh yes, I haven't updated the journal, have I? Well, I technically had already assumed it was a wraith, apparently. Alright, wraith. One of the most dangerous ghosts you will find. I disagree. It has been known that it has the ability to flight and has sometimes been known to travel through walls, almost never touch the ground, toxic reaction to salt. Okay, it can move through the walls, which explains why it's all over the place on the bottom floor. But maybe the most dangerous part is its behavior. I don't know. There may be some in the coding that people haven't found where they behave differently. I'm close enough to where I could risk a hunt for a crucifix. But as I've said before, one crucifix is not going to have a good chance of stopping a hunt. And you've seen how this thing is all over the place. So what I plan on doing is just continuing moving the sound sensors around and getting the room names, which I'd just forgotten to look at. Utility and master bedroom. So that is the master bedroom. So what's that other bedroom called? But you've seen how he can be all over the place. So the chance that he decides to start a hunt, he may be nowhere near that crucifix. And as I've said before, I hate these houses for the ability to hide in them. They don't have a good spots to hide. I mean, and this is a wraith, so he can easily phase in and out of walls and come up behind me in a room. Stop that. I'm trying to get into this room. But yeah, he's been following me around doing activity. So the likelihood of me actually getting that objective is not very high. And I don't really consider it worth the risk when it's only like a $10 objective. I can get so much more out of the fingerprints and the photos and stuff I've gotten, and the fact that I've identified the ghost. If I survive this, there's where my other photo is going to be when I go get that camera back. No Ouija board, but I haven't been to the attic yet. Alright, so let's see what these rooms are called. This would be a good spot right along here for the motion sensors, infrared motion detectors. Give you a little bit of light as you're going up the stairs to the dark area. Boys' bedroom, side bathroom. Sanity still in the 90s. So then that bedroom and the attic are the only two rooms I have left to name. Let us get one of those. I don't need to carry those right now. Let us get two of those. Alright, from here, go up or down. Alright, get these placed along the stairs. Actually, this might be a good spot for one. And there. I'm not going to have to come back up here because I'm not going to bother taking a photo of that bone. So I can shut all these lights off as I leave. Now, finding a spot to place this is going to be fun. Well, here's a wall. There we go. Now, while we're up here, let's see if they've got a Ouija board stashed away somewhere in the attic. Now, this is a very annoying room for the ghost to be in, because prior to this update, the ghost orb could have been anywhere in this room, and you see, you have to get a lot of camera angles to know for sure. Yeah, I do not see a Ouija board. So once again, another map without the Ouija board. I'll have to hold off on the Ouija board guide for another episode. Oh yeah, I could be cutting off these lights on my way out. That never triggered. So these things are apparently, well, that was, it triggered there. I was going to say these things are apparently short range, but apparently not as short as I thought. So, our last two rooms. Girls' bedroom and attic. Alright. Well, we've identified the ghost, gotten everything but the crucifix objective. And I never needed the name. You saw how active he was. So yeah. He's over there flicking lights even now. Got a good amount of photos. I had about 9 good photos, or was it 8? 8 good photos.
Welcome back.
$25 still. Alright. Well, we'll call this an episode. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.